Hey guys, what is going on here? It is AU, the Pokemon Master here. We got Team Goku versus Team Vegeta. I thought I might as well go for it. It sounded decently fun. There you go. This won't be Super Saiyan 4 because there's not like a regular GT form for Vegeta. So, yep. So you'll keep being awesome. It's not gonna be fair the first fight, but it'll even out eventually. Like Vegeta wins the first two, hands down. Obviously. Yeah, he wins the first two, no doubt. Let's see, Majin. I haven't played Budokai, I think ID3 in a while, so it's gonna be weird playing. Here's the Budokai. Alrighty, looks pretty good. Not even gonna lie. Let's fight. Let's do random. No, there's a chance we might get the. So let's just go to Hiffle. Home for infinite losers. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum. Leave a like if you like Dragon Ball Z. And comment next fight you want to see. I'll probably repeat the thing I just said. Oh wow, like that little lake.
You seem sort of mean.
Irritating little squirt.
And next fight you want to see, I'll probably repeat it at the end. All right, pause. Pause. Alright, we good. Crap. Ah, so close, Kid Goku. Oh, whoop. Messed that one up, fellas. There we go. Kamehameha! Oh, right to the face, I guess. Turn up the volume, I can't hear.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Devolution. Today we're getting back into the story. We're almost done with the Majin Buu saga. We're gonna do another side story, some rock, paper, scissors, and we're gonna do Goku's family versus Vegeta's. No. Yes, guys. Today I want to work on my. I want to work on my my melee. You know, I'm mainly doing like the key attacks. I want to work on the melee. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Some hand-to-hand combat, because that's what I'm lacking. Oh, there we go. Dude, why am I shooting these key blasts all the time? I'm trying to just hit. It's the same button. I don't know. Okay, let's just do this. Can I power up more than this? Can I I don't think I can level up more than this. Let's see. I think it just, no, this is it. Okay, Majin Buu, enough hand-to-hand combat. You gonna challenge me? Come on, challenge me. Oh, he's got no key. Oh, perfect timing. He's got no key. He couldn't challenge me. Okay, he does have a little key now. Okay, like I said, a little more. A little more hand-to-hand combat. Get over here. Dude, wouldn't that be hilarious if he could tie me up like he did to Vegeta? Okay, yeah. Dude, this hand-to-hand combat, it's not easy. I used to warm up, now I just go for it. Okay, let's just charge up. Hand-to-hand, it's tough, man. Can we hit him? Oh, he almost ran into it. That's what we need. It's the only way to get him if he runs into it. Dude, we just keep knocking him.
After finishing Banjo-Kazooie, the next logical step for me was to play Banjo-Tooie, one of the few video game sequels done right. Tooie added new transformations, new moves, new gameplay mechanics, bigger worlds, more characters, returning characters, new playable characters, and so much more. When Rareware did a sequel, they did it right. But sadly, Rare isn't the same as it used to be. But lucky for us, we now have Playtonic Games. And as you've likely heard, they're making a new game that's like Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie, called Yooka-Laylee. And thanks to their Kickstarter campaign receiving overwhelming support, we will be playing this game one day in the future. But back to Banjo-Tooie. As with many sequels, there aren't as many changes because, well, they've usually got everything figured out by then. And not only that, the stuff that did change in Banjo-Tooie are just kind of confusing. And it's hard to come up with a theory of why they were removed. So instead of theorizing and potentially getting everything wrong, I decided to go straight to the source. And thankfully, Gavin Price, Stephen Hurst, and Steve Males, who work at Playtonic and originally helped create Tooie, have been a tremendous help in this video. So if you're listening, guys, thanks again. So on this episode of Beta 64, we're going to talk about the beta of Banjo-Tooie. Banjo-Tooie began development in June of 1998 and was designed by Greg Males. There's very limited info on the development of Kazooie's sequel, and where info is found, so are rumors and errors. Luckily, I called in for some help to clear things up. First off, I found on a website that Tooie was originally developed for the Nintendo 64 disk drive. This is false according to Stephen Hurst, who was the lead environment artist for Tooie and Kazooie. He said that the Nintendo 64 disk drive was never on the table for Tooie. In fact, after trying the 64 disk drive with Project Dream, the add-on was pretty much what Stephen called a dead duck. And even Banjo-Kazooie wasn't considered for the disk drive either. Luckily, that's not all. I managed to come across roughly 3.5 minutes of early beta footage from E3 2000. And there were quite a few things I noticed in the footage that I couldn't find mentioned anywhere else. Firstly, at this point, you'll notice that the subtitles are the same font size and color as the title font, instead of in the final game where it's pink and much smaller. Notice also that there's a dash between quarter and final, which is missing in the final game. You might also notice that a Jinjo says stuff at the beginning with Bottle's voice, which is different from the final. But this isn't actually a big deal. Thanks to Gavin's help and others, I learned that the characters' faces and voices for new characters use the older character icons and voices as placeholders. So this Jinjo here is just a placeholder. However, what he does say is slightly different than what's in the final game. Once the game starts, you'll notice that the timer uses the old Kazooie icon instead of the new grunty one. Also, all of the character icons on top are crocodiles, but I assume those were just placeholders as well. And speaking of placeholders, I want to make sure to mention that Bottles was a placeholder for jam jars, and Bottles was always meant to die at the beginning of the game. So when you see Bottles tell Banjo and Kazooie how to split up, just know that this was just a placeholder. In the E3 demo, Banjo-Kazooie